We've got smoke going out now. It looks like Mallow moving the bomb through. He's going to be thinking about going to A. Kind of intriguing setup here because they've actually slowed it down quite a bit. That smoke cover is now going to be dissipating. The first kill coming in, that's going to be Jewel onto Legend. Mallow doesn't know that he's around though. You can see him opening up with the MP5, picks up the kill, nicely done. It's going to be Jewel taken down, so they now have control of the A site. Think we're going to see a plant anytime soon, Mike?
Well, what's interesting here is Millow's going up top of the roof here. He's just double checking across the roofs there, make sure he doesn't get picked off when he goes to the plant here. That was a very clever move because it makes his back flank there susceptible, but of course now he's coming in here, takes some fire, going to move back upstairs here, and that was what we need to see from the boys.
Yeah, very smart play. Managed to just get out of after the plant. He's going to call the rest of his BSE forces now from outside the site. Really, in this situation now, the advantage is well, it's over with Millo. You can see you actually got somebody up on the roof. They're going to be listening for that diffuser. As soon as they get any inkling that the diffuser is going down, they're going to charge and look for the quick knife kill more than likely now. Looks like we've got a couple of members trying to approach from outside, but whether they're going to be able to get anywhere close. You see that MP5 fight starting up, and there's the final kill from the M16 to finish up the round. And, you know, it was to be expected, to be quite honest, after what we saw in Vacant. I mean, BSE, very aggressive team.
Well, yes, they are very, very aggressive. I mean, you know, the way that plant went there was just so quick. Yet again, they cleared out that first plant site there, and, you know, it didn't really matter.
Well, Elitist with the first kill, that's going to be Jewel taken down. It's now a 4-3 situation, not the start that he was looking for by any stretch of the imagination. He's going to spend the rest of the round scratching his head and, well, watching spec mode. Following Dino here, he is the bomb carrier of choice. So you can just hold in the midsection. One of the key things about Crash is control this midsection. Like I said, blue is probably the best building to do it from because you got cover of the building. But really in this situation, I don't think the move is fast enough, to be quite honest. Now it looks like he has a couple of the tags off though, not able to finish it off with his M16 with the jungle paint job. Not jungle paint job, it's the digital paint job that he's got on it. So obviously got all his unlocks sorted. It's looking like he's taking a lot more fire though from the right hand side of the A site. The elevated position around that A site, of course. It affords you a little bit of cover, and not only that, you get better vision.
Well, he stuck his head out there and almost had it ripped off by some bullets there, but luckily enough gets away. Dino as the bomb carrier, the most important player right now for the boys. Now we're switching it up every single round, so you'll see one round the team is on defense, and then the next round they'll be on the attack. So we saw BSE use their attack, grab the first round, and they actually didn't need the plan and the explosion of the bomb because they got a team kill there on the boys. Now Elite Gamer here, probably the best player from Vacant, looking to keep the momentum going here. And to nothing, grabs a frag there. In the final minute now, and on board with the bomb carrier, Dino, the final member of the boys. Grabs a frag there. In the final minute now, and on board with the bomb carrier, Dino, the final member of the boys. Goodbye!
One shot, one kill, delivered straight to the chin there, nicely done. It's going to be another round on the board. Crash, like I said, it's one of those maps where you cannot afford to give any kind of headway. You can't slow down at all because you're just going to get picked. That's exactly what we saw BSE. Well, they know exactly what to do in that situation. If they get you to a point where you're too static, they're not particularly going to come looking for you per se, but they're definitely going to get well, on the defensive side, of course you don't. A lot of teams do play aggressive even on the defensive side. BSE a lot smarter than that. And if you end up knocking the spray away with the MP5, he picks up the kill onto Cuzza. So it's a 4-3 situation in favour of BSE. Widely regarded as Europe's best PS3 COD 4 team, of course. You see Dino, he's actually, well, he's not going without a fight. He's going to pick up his M16 and get a frag on the board here for the boys. So, not one-way traffic by any stretch of the imagination, but still BSE with the positional advantage now. They've got the bomb is up. As you can see, the bomb being moved around. Well, we could very well see a B planting here, Mike.
Well, the boys here, we're seeing, you know, they're grabbing the frags that they need. They're just it all in the first round there, and the last round there just was, as you said, they took their time, and of course time is of essence here. Only 2.5 minute rounds, so the rounds are over very quickly. You need to get into those plant sites as quick as possible. Bomb there, indicator just showing where End of Nothing's teammate is, as him and his teammate look to try to get a plant here. And Legend is the man going for it right now. He's the captain of BSE, and he's going to be successful with that plant. And so far, BSE looking very...
Yeah, a good plant was set up and covered there by End of Nothing. He actually got the kill on with the M16 onto the site. So looking like they are going to keep this B site on the lock. BSE here, you can see we've still got Legend moving around. Really in this situation now, BSE can sit back and just wait for the kill. In fact, they don't have to wait for the kill. Elitist Gamer goes out, gets the double. with the M16, and well, makes it 3-0 scoreline, Mike.
Well, I think we heard the boys there, for fuck's sake. Says it all, because that round again was a very big pushover for them, and now we're getting started in what could possibly be the fourth and final round here on this map, and it'll take it 2 maps to nil for BSC. BSC right now on the defense, the boys on the attack here. Loveday carrying the bomb suitcase here, and has a bit of support just in front of him, though. He's going to go back towards this spot here, which we've seen in play quite a bit. And it looks like maybe a bit too much sitting around, and a sight that should have been hit there by Cuzza. It's going to be very costly there. That should have been a pick-off.
And it certainly showed that was just about as an easy kill as you could possibly get. Now he's going to he gets the tag, he doesn't get the kill again, not aiming high enough. Really got to go for the head, because it's, it's one shot, one kill in the head, of course. You see him just scoping up towards the B alley now. Very important that you do actually get the first picks. Cuzza was in a key position though. He could have got the first pick, but obviously did not.
Excellent positioning by him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice spot to use, but like I said, it's a very defensive spot, and he gets another tag. That's the second shot that he's hit with no kill, so very unfortunate here. End up knocking with the headshot into duel to punctuate it. So BSC looking fairly good here, even with Cuzza picking away at distance.
Well, Cuzza, I think this round was his to lose really for the boys there. Taking a look to see what's going on team-wise, and it's a one member from each team being taken down, so it's a 3-on-3. Elite Gamer now going downstairs here, plant site A. His team on the defense here, and if he's not careful, Cuzza's sniper rifle will be his maker. Loveday with the bomb. His team on the attack here. Need to get that plant, and we've got 45 seconds here, and he's going to have to just rush it, really.
Well, to be quite honest, he's got plenty of time for the plant. It's like 8 seconds for the plant, but the thing is, he's faked them out at A now, and they've consolidated A. They was thinking, okay, it's going to be an A push. Let's all get A, let's all defend A heavy. They've left B wide open here for a nice easy plant, and we're going to see Loveday get the plus 100 points on the board. So he's sitting pretty right now that the boys back in the shout here, but taking a lot of fire instantaneously. That